Have you ever really sat and thought about why this COVID-19 situation and scenario is so difficult? It's because we don't like inconvenient conflicts. We don't like inconvenience in our lives, in our world. We've created a world that has been so good. It's done so well. We've been able to manipulate it so strongly to alleviate and cover up any inconvenient experience that we have in life. It's why perfectionism runs so high. It's why we don't have work-life balance. And it's often why we rely on external factors to give us instant gratification instead of quality time with our family and our loved ones. The way in which we were living, the norm that everyone wants to go back to, literally was not working. It took the universe to put us on a halt, to make us slow down and sit with ourselves and the inconvenience of the world that we always like to pass on or cover up or to run away from. And inconvenience is in every element of our life. It's not just sitting with ourselves and dealing with the inconvenient or uncomfortable feelings that we feel within our bodies, whether we have an eating addiction, eating disorder, inability to cope with our emotions, so we have addictive behaviors, whether it's substance, porn, purchasing. Those are all ways in which we deny ourselves the ability to grow and heal from the inconvenience and discomfort within ourselves. It's that mind, body, spirit alignment that we get to help. But then we have the inconveniences of our profession or our relationships and our lifestyles that we also like to easily put on hold. With work, it's a matter of not being forced to really look and evaluate, is this job working for me? Based on my values as a person, the quality of lifestyle I want, the transitionary phase in which I'm at, and the types of, relationships I want to be able to have outside of work, is it working or is it not? Are you staying to pursue that paycheck that's so consistent? Or are you avoiding pain, suffering, and fear because you're afraid, just afraid, to go find something that's more suitable? Because you may be in a little bit more discomfort than what you're used to in the being unemployed or transitionary process. Or even just the thought of going to a new location and having to make new relationships and friends and learn a new role. It's a lot. But it's not impossible, and it's temporary. Same thing, inconvenience with relationships. Are you staying in a relationship to pursue love or avoid pain? And really grasp the rippling effect that that's having on you, your quality of life, whether it's your sleep, your exercise, your eating patterns. Think about how it's impacting your children if you have children. Is it a toxic environment? Is it a stable, sane, safe environment? And think about how it's impacting how you show up at work and the relationships that you use at work to mask what you are lacking at home. Does it result in you acting out and being somewhat unfaithful? Or does it just come from a space in which you may not be having reactive responses to people at work in a calm, genuine way because stress is so high at home? This is the time where we get to deal with all the inconvenience, icky shit that's in the world. And that's not a punishment, my dear. That's a gift. So use this time wisely. Sit in it, dig in it, play with it, and create it so that it's not inconvenient anymore, that it's just part of your world and it gets to be proactively handled. Because the old norm wasn't a good norm. It wasn't working. It failed. The universe has put us in a reality of making it stop because it was so bad. So what can you do today to address the inconvenience, the not feel goods that you are either having within yourself, your career, or your relationships? And if you need help, please reach out for support. I love you.